Today we will
Louder.
be reading. Hi guys! Today we will be reading When the World Forgot the Colors, written by Belly Huben. Chapter 1 Gray. It rained and rained and rained. It rained for 3 months without stopping. Everything looked gray. The sky was gray, the streets were gray, even the trees looked gray. The whole town looked gray. Ray grabbed his backpack and walked to school. Why is everything gray? He wondered. He looked down at the puddles on the ground. He tried not to step in the puddles. Ray's first class was art. His art teacher was Miss Pastel. His art teacher was Miss Pastel. Her classroom was always filled with colors, but when he looked out of the classroom window, all he saw was gray. Why is everything so gray? He asked. Miss Pastel smiled. Well, they are only gray if you think they are gray, she said. Miss Pastel took out some coloring sheets and put them on her desk. Then she asked everyone to choose one picture. Let's do some coloring. You will see that not everything is gray. Chapter 2 Coloring. All the students chose a coloring sheet. Samir decided he was going to color a picture of people in a park in summer. Amber chose trees in the fall. Lloyd chose a wintry scene. Ray couldn't decide which picture to color. Finally, he chose a picture of spring. Ray looked down at the picture. It was a plain line drawing with no colors. It had a round ball hanging above some mountains. And it had a few lines in a semicircle, like a rainbow across the town. Ray looked at the coloring set. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and indigo, violet. The coloring pencils were arranged like a rainbow. So he quickly colored the rainbow without any problems. But then he was stuck. Ray sat and looked and stared at his picture. What color is the sky? What color are the trees? He wondered. Chapter 3 Too Shy. Snow! Ray looked around the classroom. Everyone was busy coloring their picture. Samir's picture of summer was filled in yellow and blue. Amber's picture of fall was filled with yellow and blue. Amber's picture of fall had all shades of red, orange, and yellow. Lloyd's wintry scene was all white. Snow, he said. Spring was the most difficult season to color. Ray could not remember the colors, but he was too shy to ask for help. Ray had forgotten what the real colors of the leaves were, so he colored the leaves blue. He colored the sky yellow and the river red. The sun was green and the clouds were purple. Everything had different colors. Miss Pastel walked around the room to see the students' work. She stopped by Samir, Amber, and Lloyd. Great work, she said. Finally, she came to Ray. That's an interesting choice of colors, Ray, said Miss Pastel. I looked out of the window to check, but everything is gray, explained. Well, why don't you stick your picture onto the window? Then it will not be gray anymore, suggested Miss Pastel. Just then, ring! The school bell rang. Ray quickly took 4 pieces of sticky tape and stuck his picture to the window. Now Ray would not have to look out and see gray all the time. He gathered his things and rushed off to the next class. Chapter 4 Color Madness. That night, a strong wind blew across the town. Early the next morning, the clouds started to move. Finally, after 3 months and 3 days, the sun peeked out from behind the clouds. It was still raining a little. So big, beautiful rainbow swept across town. The rainbow looked down at the gray town. Where'd all the colors go? It had been such a long time since the rainbow last came out. The rainbow could not remember where all the colors went. Then the rainbow saw Ray's picture stuck to the window. There, that must be the answer. Slowly, all the colors of the rainbow began falling into town, just like in Ray's picture. The river turned red, the sky turned yellow, and the trees turned blue, just like in Ray's picture. When the town people woke up, they found color madness. How did this happen? Everyone was shocked and surprised, but Ray walked with a big smile to school. At least it's not gray anymore, he thought. Chapter 5 Fix It. At school, all the kids were in the playground. Samir was delighted. Amber jumped with joy, but Lloyd was in horror. The colors are confused, Miss Pastel cried. How did this happen? Demanded Lloyd. I know, said Ray. He pointed to his picture. I couldn't remember the real colors of things, so I made them up. Well, how do we fix this? Asked Lloyd. It's hurting my eyes. The only way to fix it is to have all the right colors in the place, Miss Pastel said. She gave Ray a new coloring sheet. We can help you, the other kids said. Amber, Samir, and Lloyd helped Ray put the right colors in their place. When you don't know something, it is okay to ask, said Miss Pastel. Ray took the new coloring sheet and slowly finished coloring it with lots of help from his friends. Finally, he stuck the new picture onto the window. I hope the colors go back to normal, he said. We will have to wait until tomorrow, Miss Pastel said. Let's hope the rainbow comes out again and fixes the confusion. By the end of the day, the sun had moved across the sky and finally slid behind the mountains. The night was dark and everything became black. Ray looked out at the stars and wondered if the rainbow would come out again the next day. He saw a shooting star and quickly made a wish. The next day, the rainbow came out and fixed the color confusion with a little help from Ray's new picture. From then on, Ray was sure to ask for help when he didn't know something. The end. Bye!